So I already tied my hair up, and let's get started right away because we all know this video is probably going to be very long, so let me just talk as I go and not have a super long intro. So starting off with my CoverGirl Corrector under my eyes, and today is going to be more of a weekend makeup look. And on the weekends I usually play down my skin because during the week I wear pretty full coverage foundations and things like that, and my skin doesn't get to breathe. And I still want to wear makeup on the weekend because it's fun, but I don't get to let my skin breathe ever, so I try to wear more like natural makeup on my skin during the weekend. So today I'm going to be playing up my eyes and lips, but my face is going to be pretty basic. Even though I have pretty bad acne and I should be wearing a full coverage foundation, my skin needs to breathe sometimes. This is a new product to me. This is the CoverFX Blemish Treatment Primer. It's a little tube like this. You're supposed to put it over any acne spots, and it's supposed to let your pimple breathe and get treated while you're wearing makeup. I've only had this for a little while, so I don't know how well it actually works, but I'll use it today. There's like salicylic acid and other acne fighting ingredients inside the primer. It hasn't been aggravating my acne, which is good, and I'm just applying it wherever I actually have acne, which is actually most of my face. So I haven't filmed in a really long time because of school. My senior year is killing me. I'm taking so many APs. I used to be taking 5 APs, but then I dropped one, so now I'm taking 4 APs. Still a lot. So I've been really busy, and my skin has been really bad, and every time I film my skin looks horrible and I don't want to upload the video. Even in my last tutorial, like, my skin was really bad and I didn't want to upload it, but I worked so hard filming it that I was like, you know what, just screw it, I'm going to upload it. So taking my Bareminerals matte foundation, I'm going to be applying it with this Real Techniques buffing brush. And this surprisingly gives really nice coverage. You have to like build it up a little bit and work with it because you don't want to pack on a lot at once, otherwise it looks like really cakey. But if you build it up in small layers, you can get really nice full coverage from this. And mineral makeup is typically my foundation of choice on the weekend. Mineral makeup isn't as suffocating as regular makeup. It's a little bit better for your skin. I really actually don't have that much to talk about today because the only really thing that's been bothering me, or has had an impact on my life, is school and my skin, because my skin is really terrible and school stressed me out. Oh, there's also like college stuff. Oh my god. So I'm starting my college application process and stressing me out so much. I still have to ask some teachers for letter of recs. I asked them, but they like told me to send them in some requirements, like to write my letter of rec with. So I need to send that in to them, and I need to start my non-Common App colleges, because my Common App one, I already filled it out, and I basically finished my essay. I still need to like edit it and stuff, but for the most part, it's done. I am dying of heat right now. I usually wear sweatshirts when I'm home, and especially since last week was freezing cold, so I just been wearing a sweatshirt when I'm home. But today it's randomly sunny and warm in New York. I don't know why, but it is. So I'm just so confused, and right now I'm dying of heat. Now taking like a concealer brush, I'm going to be using this Bareminerals concealer in Well Rested. And I'm just going to be using this to conceal all of my little acne spots. And I have a lot of that, so it's going to take some time. Even though this is like a weekend makeup get ready with me, I actually wear this kind of face routine more on a daily basis because my acne has been so bad that I want my skin to breathe a little bit more. That way it'll heal quicker, possibly. Since it's getting colder, I can wear like mineral makeup because my skin doesn't get as oily as quickly. So I typically can get away with wearing like mineral makeup to school. But like on days where I've worked like right after school, I don't have time to like redo my makeup and stuff. I just go from school to work. so I need it to last all day. So on those days, I typically wear the Estee Lauder one. So I'm actually going to go over that because of this Well Rested is a little bit light, but I like it because yellow tone, so it kind of cancels out my darkness. But then at the same time, it doesn't match me exactly, so I'm just going to go over it with a fluffier brush and my regular foundation. Okay, so it's probably as good as it's going to get. My acne is really bad and bumpy, so I can't cover up bumpiness, but I can cover up like the redness. So anyway, moving on to eyebrows. I'm kind of feeling my Anastasia brow powder. I haven't used this in so long. I've been like married to my dip brow, so I haven't used this in a bit. So I feel like using this today. I'm just going to mix together the two shades and apply them to my brows. Anyway, let us zoom in a little bit to my face so you can see my eyes a better, so we could go do my eye makeup. So the lip combo that I want to wear is very cool toned, so the eye look I'm going to be doing today is going to be very cool toned as well. Just taking off my eyelid tape, don't worry, don't freak out. So starting off with my Milani eyeshadow base in Nude, eyeshadow primer. I actually don't like this that much, I'm just trying to finish it up. I think my NARS Pro Prime is definitely a lot better than this. I see a difference because on my work days I use NARS Pro Prime and my eyeshadow basically lasts all day. And then when I use the Milani one just on regular school days, when I'm only going to school for like 6-7 hours, my eyeshadows are like creasing really badly by the time I come home. So I definitely think having a good eyeshadow base is something to invest in, so I definitely recommend having the NARS Pro Prime because that is seriously one of the best eye primers ever. Super pricey, but super worth it. So for my base, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Color Tattoo and number 90 Nude Compliment. It's just a taupey gray shade. This was limited edition, I believe, but any taupey gray shade will do. I'm just going to be mainly applying it into my lid area and just slightly blending it up, but not too much. So going into my trusty Tarte Mattenificent palette, I'm going to be mixing this kind of light taupe shade with this kind of light mauve shade. Those mixed together make an amazing transition shade for like taupey look, so I'm just going to be mixing those two together and applying it with a big fluffy brush. I realized that recently I've really gotten into the habit of applying a transition shade first. I don't know why. I think I've been watching too many Jaclyn Hill tutorials possibly. I know she does that a lot, and her eye makeup always turns out amazing looking. So I kind of always apply transition shade before any eye look. And it seriously makes a huge difference. Like, there's no harsh lines when you're doing your eye look. And I just realized I totally forgot to apply a base to my inner corner. So this is the Maybelline Color Tattoo in 100 Barely Beige. And I'm just going to be applying this into my inner corners just to prep for the eyeshadow that I'm going to be doing in there. Kind of just pulled two singles that I'm going to use today for my eye look. So this is the first one I'm going to be using, the Salty Cosmetics Glama-ZOID Loose Luxury Mineral Eyeshadow. This is really pretty. It's like white with an iridescent purple shade. And then I'm going to be using an oldie but a goodie. And this is MAC Satin Taupe. And I'm going to be using that on my outer corner. Taking some of it on like a shadow brush. I'm going to be patting this onto my inner corner. And also applying that to the tear duct. Showing up really purple in this light, but it's actually like the powder itself, if you look at it, it's like a white shade. Like, can you see that? It's literally a white shade. And then depending what light you're in, it kind of reflects like purple. And then in the mirror right now, it's turning up really purple. I don't know how it's showing up in the camera. And doing the kind of inner corner light and outer corner dark looks have been my favorite recently. They complement like small eyelids really nicely. So I've been doing it a lot. I'm just dragging it into the crease just a little. Yeah, this look is turning a lot more smokier than I thought it was. So just taking a clean, fluffy brush, I'm going to be blending out that shade because, dang, it's smoky. When I go to church, I'm always wearing really crazy makeup because I tend to film on Sundays. Just because it's the only day I really have free. And first of all, I'm like the only Asian person at my church. Because most Roman Catholics are white. I'm half Filipino, so I'm Roman Catholic because when Spain took over the Philippines, they made everyone there Roman Catholic. So that's why I'm Roman Catholic, and my church is literally all white. Not that I have a problem with it, it's just really funny because whenever I walk in, they always just stare at me. They're like, why is there this Asian person in church? And on top of that, I wear pretty crazy makeup, so they're always just like, what is this girl doing here? Oh, I'm putting Satin Taupe on my lower lash line to even it out since it is so smoky. I'm going to take a little bit more of the transition shade, the taupe one. This one right here. I'm just going to blend it out just a little bit more because it's a little bit harsh looking in the crease, so I just want to fix that a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to go do my eyeliner and my mascara, which I always do off camera because it's seriously like impossible to film for me. I never get it in focus. So I'm going to go do that, and the eyeliner I use, again, Makeup Forever eyeliner. This is just the best eyeliner ever, so I always use it. And I'm just going to be doing a straight line across my lid, so that's nothing too interesting there. And then for mascara, I'm just going to be using my Miss Manga mascara. So yeah, I'm going to go do that, and I will be right back. Don't you hate when you're doing mascara, and then one eye looks like amazing, and one eye is like, what the hell happened here? And that's what happened to me today. But yeah, this is a close-up of the eye makeup. I don't know, I kind of like it. It's very purpley, and I like purples on my eyes. I don't know why, but I do. So yeah, that's basically what it looks like. I mean, it is a little bit smoky, but I mean, it's not very, very black like smoky eye. It's more subtle, although it is purple, so it is quite noticeable. It's not natural looking or anything. But yeah, let's move on to the rest of my face. So I'm going to be using my Sephora bronzer in Los Cabos. This is seriously the best bronzer ever. It's like great for contouring your face. Not really warming up, but more for like contouring and stuff. I'm taking it on my e.l.f. complexion brush and just gonna be contouring like I said I would. It looks like I have a highlight on. That's not a highlight, that's just the oil for my face. It's funny because one time I actually wasn't wearing highlighter and some girl came up to me. She was like, what highlighter are you wearing? It looks really nice. And I'm just like, girl, that's not a highlight, that is my oily skin. Gotta contour my nose because my nose is not my favorite feature. I wish it was skinnier, but it's not. A little bit on the jawline because you know you want that. Also, I'm gonna contour right here a little bit because my lip color is gonna be kind of fun and I want them to be played up a little bit. Does it look tall to you? So now I'm going to apply blush. Again, Tarte Beneficent palette. So I'm going into this Dusty Rose blush and I'm going to be applying that onto my cheeks. And this is matte. Obviously, the pat is Beneficent. I'm using my Super Matte Loose Powder because, again, oily skin is driving me crazy. So I'm just going to tone that down a little bit with some mattifying powder. Mainly this forehead always gets really greasy, and can't forget about my nose. My nose is a grease monster. So now on to my lips, and oh my god, I'm so excited. I got new lip products and I love them to death. So one of the products that I was recommended and I saw a lot on Makeup Social is Stone Lip Liner from MAC. This is basically a gray shade, like, do you see that? It's literally just gray. But oh my god, it's beautiful. So I'm going to be outlining my lips with it, and I'm not going to be filling them in all the way. I'm just outlining it because I want kind of a gradient effect. Okay, and then the other lip liner that I got from MAC is Nightmoth. which is a cult classic, I believe. It was very popular on YouTube last fall. I know I'm going to love this a lot this fall. It's just like a dark purpley shade. So now that I've done all that crazy like lip liner contour shit, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. matte lip color in Tea Rose. This is perfect. This here is perfect. The formula is amazing, and the color is seriously to die for. It's a really pretty kind of like mauve-y shade. And that just creates like the prettiest kind of like ombre lip. It's seriously my favorite look right now. I'm in love with this combo. I have worn it 3 days non-stop. I love it so much. It's like a really pretty kind of like grayish purpley mauve-y tone. Just perfect. So guys, this is the finished makeup look. It's very purpley toned. It's just a fall thing I've been obsessed with. So close up of what everything looks like. I apologize for my acne close up, but yeah, that's what everything looks like together. Awkward close-ups for the win. Maybe I should look downwards so you can see my eyeshadow. Yeah, that's what everything looks like. I am obsessed with this look. I think the eyes and lips really complement each other. So I hope you guys enjoyed this Get Ready With Me. I tried to make it as short as possible. My Get Ready With Me's are actually so long. I don't know why. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys next time. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and bye.